Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So then I'll go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate. Today in honor of Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, we're doing direct MCU sequels in a bracket to see which one's the best. We all know which one's the best one, but we're doing the bracket anyways because you got to have a number 2. So he'll talk about social media and then we'll get into it.
If you scroll down to the description box below, pop it open, you'll find links to our social media accounts. Click on those. Give us a follow. We also have links to our Coffee account and our Patreon account, and there's the thanks button right there on the YouTube page. So if you'd like to help support our channel financially, we'd really appreciate you clicking on those, checking them out. But if you're not going to do that, then click the subscribe button because that one's free and you're still really helping us out.
All right, starting off, no particular order, just hit random. You got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Have you seen Doctor Strange yet?
No, not well. I've seen the first one, but I have not seen the sequel.
Oh.
But just based on everything I've heard from everyone, I would probably go Guardians.
I've seen both of these. I'm going Doctor Strange. I hate Guardians 2. Underwhelming villain. What a waste of Kurt Russell.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Stallone.
Yeah.
Waste of Stallone. You had Tango Cash in the same movie and you just threw him away for no reason. The only good part of that movie is homie's like, I'm Mary Papa Jaw. And that's it. He turns into a fucking Pac-Man. The fuck?
Yeah, that's really fun. See, I thought about the Pac-Man and then I was like, nah, I can't stand that. So, yeah, I'm going to pick a movie I've never seen.
It was good. It's fun. I should say. Age of Ultron, Iron Man 2.
That's really interesting because these are two that a lot of people like.
Shit on.
Yeah, but people are come around on both of them.
Yeah. I think Iron Man 3 helped that because Iron Man 2, even though it's not a good movie, it still fits in the Marvel. It's more of a MCU movie than a Iron Man 3, which is a Shane Black movie with MCU characters in it. I'm personally going Age of Ultron. I think it does more for the franchise as a whole, bringing in new characters. I do think Ultron is a bit underwhelmed in this movie. Should have kicked more ass. He destroyed a whole country, yeah. But I would like to see him peak out in a movie or two, grow a little bit. He just pops up in one movie and it's like, fuck y'all.
Yeah. I disagree with one thing you said, in that you said Iron Man 2 is not a good movie. Iron Man 2 is a good movie. That's it. It's a good movie. But
okay.
I think it's Age of Ultron as well. I like how dark Age of Ultron gets. It kind of is a turning point for the first 4 phases of the MCU. So I'd take that.
I also remember way more from Ultron than I do Iron Man 2. You get the language joke.
I remember almost nothing from Age of Ultron.
Really?
It's the least memorable MCU movie.
Bro, the scene where they're all drinking, picking up the hammer, trying to pick up the hammer.
Yeah, but that's just because I've seen that
Great
clip
scene.
on Instagram 6,000 times.
Well, Age of Ultron. And because there's not too many direct sequels, we're back to Age of Ultron and Doctor Strange. I'm going Age of Ultron again. I think Doctor Strange leaned too much on who's going to cameo in this movie. Kind of like Spider-Man Far From Home. Enjoy the movie, but a huge point of that is we get to see all these Spider-Men together and they're not supposed to be together. And that's the gimmick of it. You're so distracting. Doctor Strange is what other characters are you going to put in here from other Marvel movies? Are we going to see Johnny Storm, Chris Evans? Are we going to see that? Are we going to see the Office guy as Reed Richards? Are we going to see any X-Men characters? That was the gimmick driving you to go see that movie.
Yeah. You said you're still going Age of Ultron?
I'm going Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I've seen Age of Ultron, and I don't hate it like I dislike Guardians 2, so Age of Ultron.
It's not against Guardians 2.
I know, but...
Okay.
But earlier I said I was going to pick a movie. I picked Multiverse of Madness even though I hadn't seen it. So...
Oh, I got you.
I was just going back to that.
All right, next. We got an easy one.
Blowout.
The Dark World versus Captain America Winter Soldier. I will say the one thing I do enjoy about the Dark World is the end where Loki, he's turning back and forth. I think that's a good moment in his character arc. But the rest of the movie, very forgettable. I mean, let's be real. Top 5 MCU movies, non-biased, Winter Soldier is top 5.
Yeah, I agree. And it's also just a really good movie.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Spider-Man, Far From Home. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I hate this movie. I feel like it does nothing but set up something for the Avengers movie. Hey, we can do this later on and we haven't introduced it yet. Let's make someone sit through a 2-hour movie to introduce one plot point. And I hate Ant-Man and the Wasp for that. The villain sucks. Like, it could have been a good movie. That's the thing about it. The villain's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne's character is also very interesting. I mean, the comedy in the first one, incredible.
Yeah.
So going into it and everything just being low tier trash, very disappointing. Spider-Man, he's fucking Spider-Man. Everyone loves Spider-Man.
Right.
A villain actually wins. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah. Spider-Man Far From Home was really, really good. I know a lot of people did not like what's his face?
And Jake Gyllenhaal.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mysterio.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like that. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it fit really, really well. And it still tied into like the whole Tony Stark and stuff the Avengers did, and like, you know, Tony continually not thinking about like the after effects of the decisions that he makes and how they affect other people and stuff like that. Ant-Man and Wasp was just kind of there. I didn't hate it, but it doesn't serve me any like nostalgia or like fan service points like Spider-Man does and always will, because he's fucking Spider-Man, and is also not nearly as good of a movie.
This is going to be difficult. I feel like the left side was much easier. Based on what we got so far, for me personally, if I had to do sequels, you got 1 and 2 right here.
Yeah, same.
But, again, Captain America, top 5. Unfortunately, you can't beat that.
Yeah, I love Far From Home. It's really, really fun and good. Again, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, is just like, even if you take it out of the MCU and like found a way to just make it about different people, it's still just a really, really good movie. So I gotta go with that.
Yeah, it's the first time a movie in the MCU felt like it could be a strip away the shield. You could make this a spy character, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me personally, I really appreciate that. Again, that's why everyone loves The Dark Knight. You lose the makeup and the cape and the cowl, you still have a really good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, Harvey Dent could still get acid thrown on his face. It could just be all over his face. That's up on one side or whatever the fuck. And you still have a really good movie. Same thing with Civil War. I mean, Winter Soldier. Next, Age of Ultron. Winter Soldier. It's obvious.
Yeah, I don't want to be a parrot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's pretty clear to me.
So for you, what would be your number 2?
Oh, it would be Far From Home.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ultron would probably be number 3 for me if we're going direct sequels like we are.
Yeah, so just, I mean, a little late to clarify, but by direct sequels, we obviously mean the second movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it would be the same for me. Like, Winter Soldier, Far From Home, Ultron. I haven't seen Multiverse of Madness. It would probably be Iron Man for me after that. And then I would guess probably Multiverse.
Multiverse would be 4 for me.
And then, so honestly, it would mostly just be a fight for the bottom 2 between Dark World and Guardians. But,
well, you got a ranking and a bracket in one video. Tell us down below in the comment section your thoughts and opinions. Go back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.